Can the new Ford Fiesta ST live up to its hallowed forebear and its pocket rocket rivals? The all-new Ford Fiesta ST has been launched in Europe, and the good news is it's coming to Australia by March 2019. The bad news is it will be the only version of the latest gen Ford Fiesta, which went on sale in Europe in mid-2017, to be sold here. It will also be more expensive than before.Nevertheless, expect a sub $29,000 price tag, at least $2,000 less than Volkswagen's new Polo GTI Auto, including all the big-ticket European options. The only question remaining is whether the manual-only 2019 Ford Fiesta ST comes to Australia with 3 doors or 5. The last Ford Fiesta ST was one of our favorite hot hatches, offering genuine giant-killing performance in a pint-size package that's still available from just $27,490. Outclassing rivals like the Peugeot 280, Suzuki Swift Sport and the auto-only Polo GTI and Renault Clio RS, the hottest Ford Fiesta was only available here in purest 3-door manual form. Ford Australia says it's yet to decide whether it will import the 3-door or the 5-door when the turbocharged ST arrives from Germany as the only new generation Fiesta available here from March 2019. Although Ford is working on a dual-clutch PowerShift automatic version, it will launch the turbocharged Fiesta ST here in a single specification fitted with a manual transmission. European options like the clever new Quaife limited slip differential, 18-inch alloy wheels, 8. 0-inch color touchscreen and launch control will all be standard on the Aussie-model Ford Fiesta ST. Therefore pricing will go up, but should remain at least $2,000 below that of the new Polo GTI, $30,990. We expect the 2019 Fiesta ST.Therefore to land at under $29,000. Alternatively, Ford Australia could launch with a cheaper 3-door manual and, when it becomes available, add a Fiesta ST.Therefore Auto as a direct rival for the Polo GTI. The new Ford Fiesta ST has big shoes to fill. Indeed, our only complaints with the old one were too high Recaro front seats and an outdated dashboard with tiny multimedia screen. But look beyond the new car's understated exterior and the first thing you notice about the new Fiesta ST is the cabin's massive step forward. The overall interior design is light years ahead of its predecessor. Hard plastic surfaces are limited to the door sills, and the latest Fiesta is roomy, upmarket and refined enough to make us lament the fact we'll only have access to the ST version. Ford's new Fiesta cabin is quiet, feels tight as a drum, and its far more modern dash is punctuated by an intuitive, high-mounted Mazda-style infotainment touchscreen measuring 6. 5 inches standard in Europe or 8.0 inches an option. Our Fiesta ST should come with the latter. It will come with Ford's latest Sync 3 infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and other premium features include a fancy B&O Play sound system. The only glaring omission are overhead grab rails, which passengers are likely to miss. Most importantly, however, the front Recaro bucket seats, with height adjustment for the first time, are brilliantly low, wide and supple yet supportive, making them suitable for a wide range of body shapes. Combined with plenty of steering wheel reach and rake adjustment, and the new Recaro should comfortably accommodate everyone this time. Rear legroom is good for a light car measuring just 4,068mm long, and cargo capacity expands from a decent 311 to 1,053 litres with the rear seats folded down. Of course, what matters most in a hot hatch is handling, and the Fiesta delivers it in spades, thanks to the all-new chassis including the most rigid twist beam rear suspension of any Ford, 1,400 Nm/degree, and a quick 12:1 steering ratio, also a Ford benchmark. Other suspension advances include patented force vectoring banana springs and frequency-dependent monotube Tenneco dampers, which deliver a firm but civilized ride. Throw in super sticky Michelin Pilot Super Sport rubber, measuring 205/45 R17 or 205/40 R18, and the fastest Fiesta feels almost infallible in any corner, turning in sharply, precisely and offering so much mid-corner grip it feels like it's on rails. Increasing traction and cornering performance even further is the Fiesta ST's first mechanical limited slip differential, lifted directly from the Focus RS. Put simply, it launches the Fiesta ST out of corners even harder and earlier than before, and quells understeer more effectively despite the cracking new one. Five-litre EcoBoost Turbo Petrol triples extra performance. There is some torque steer at lower speeds, but, in contrast, models without the Quaife diff understeer more. Thankfully, the diff should be standard in our version. Another major drivetrain advance is a 3-mode adaptive drive system comprising normal, sport and track settings, the latter reducing stability control intervention by about half. And yes, the stability control can be fully disabled if track work is your thing. As is par for the course, there's no variable damping here, but the drive modes do make a noticeable difference to steering and throttle mapping. But sadly there's no automatic throttle blipping, or rev marching, function, which is a shame since the new Fiesta ST's pedal placement doesn't make heel/toe downshifting easy. The only other gripe we have about the ST's driving experience is a slightly sticky steering feel off-center. There's a subtle feeling of artificial friction as you wind on the lock in the new model's electric assist track and pinion steering, which is absent in the current model's well-sorted hydraulic steering. Turning circle is a tight 11 meters, the 3-spoke ST steering wheel is a delight to behold, and braking is a highlight thanks to biggish 278 253 front/rear discs, vented up front, and 4-channel anti-clock brakes with EBD and EVA. A full 147 kilowatts is now always on tap, no longer just in overboost. But what makes the new Fiesta ST so satisfying to drive is its meaty 290 Nm of torque from just 1,600 revolutions per minute and all the way to 4,000 revolutions per minute, in a car weighing less than 1,300 kilograms. Belying its minimalist capacity, Ford's new all-alloy 1,497cc turbo triple, which displaces 499cc per cylinder in a long stroke, 90mm, versus an 84mm bore design, is always ready to talk. Thanks to high-tech features like twin independent variable cam timing, it not only revs freely and strongly to 6,500 revolutions per minute, there's a shift light at 6,000 revolutions per minute, but pulls hard and responsively, with barely a hint of turbo lag, from well under 2,000 revolutions per minute. That not only makes the Fiesta ST a cracker to drive on a mountain road, but also means highway work is effortless despite tall final drive gearing equating to just 2,250 revolutions per minute at 100 km per hour and 6th. Fourth, fifth and sixth gears are overdriven and top speed is a fast, and irrelevant to Australians 232 km per hour. Yet whether it's the 1,262 kg 3-door or the 1,283 kg 5-door, Ford claims a 0 to 100 km per hour acceleration time of 6. .5 down from 6.9 and as quick as the current Focus ST. Its smallest test he feels every bit as fast as that, so let's call it half a second quicker than before, with or without the launch control function that does nothing apart from hold the revs at 3,000 revolutions per minute for takeoff. The icing on the cake of Ford's new Turbo Triple is a unique, characterful engine note that really fits the part here. Yes, there's an electronic sound symposer that channels an artificial induction note through the speakers, but the diminutive 3-pot always sounds good at any revs, both inside and out. And the exhaust crackle on overrun, especially in sport and track modes, is pretty cool too. The long gearing sees its SIP 95 Romanian lay premium unleaded at an average of just 6.0 litres/100 kilometers. We got close to that at the launch. This is in part due to cylinder deactivation tech, which shuts down the middle cylinder under light throttle loads and then fires it back up in 14 milliseconds, making it imperceptible and reducing consumption by 6%, says Ford.